Welcome back. El Salvador is a country that was ravaged by civil war for many years. One of the tragic results of the war is rampant poverty that leaves scores of children orphaned or living with parents unable or unwilling to care for them. Recently, I had the chance to visit an orphanage in El Salvador that is trying to make a difference in the children's lives. The civil war in El Salvador is long past, but the scars left by the conflict still linger in the eyes of its children. Many of El Salvador's children are born orphans, orphaned by a parent's death or by poverty. The conditions under which many of the children live is considered to be unacceptable.
In our country, it's very common to find families that are very poor and have many children but don't have the money to maintain all of the family members. We found some children who lived under a bridge and once hunted a mouse to cook and eat in order to survive.
Without intervention, perhaps a worse fate awaits these children.
Probably a good share of them would be dead. And there's a home just about 2 miles from here where we went to a funeral of a 5-year-old child. The parents had 8 children, and 5 of them had died.
For the children that come here to our Children International's orphanage, this is probably paradise. It's a chance to start a new life for most of them. For some of them, a life they never would have experienced at all. Touched by the desperate situation faced by some of the children of El Salvador, Maranatha Volunteers International, together with Our Children International, started the Hogar Escuela, or School Home Orphanage. What began with a handful of children at the Adventist Academy in San Juan Opico became a permanent home for 150 kids in 1996. Maranatha found sponsors for each of the children. Each sponsor, or padrino as they are known to the children, sends money each month to care for their adopted child. The children's daily program is well-rounded in order to prepare them for every aspect of their adult lives. They rise early to perform their chores and have worship to prepare for a full day. They attend classes in mathematics, reading, music, and art in the morning. After lunch, they work in the afternoon on a farm which grows the food that they eat. The work not only teaches them good work habits, but prepares them for the world that awaits them when they leave the orphanage. For most of the children, the orphanage is their only opportunity for a meaningful life.
This is their one chance to change their paradigm to a level that we would consider at least acceptable, but more than that, this is probably their one chance to get acquainted with Jesus.
With an education, good health, vocational training, and a new spiritual dimension to their lives, the orphanage staff and their sponsors hope to give the children a life as a contributing member of society.
It's really a great pleasure to have the opportunity to work with children because one has the privilege of helping form their character. It's a great responsibility, but at the same time, it's very rewarding.
For Adventist Newsline, this is Julio Muñoz in San Juan Opico, El Salvador.